Deep in Nara Prefecture, Mount Miwa stands as the geographical anchor of the region and the birthplace of Japanese sake. This area is home to Omiwa Shrine, Japan's oldest, and it is the place where the nation's first recorded master brewer, the original Toji, once lived and worked. The supidama, those large cedar balls hanging outside breweries across the country, originated specifically in this district. Today, Imanishi Shuzo is the absolute last surviving brewery in this sacred district, producing their flagship brand, Mimurosugi. They are the final stewards of this tradition. If Imanishi Shuzo falls, a 1,000-year-old living link to the origin of sake dies with it. By the early 2010s, that legacy was nearly lost. Shifting consumer markets had pushed the brewery into a severe management crisis, burdened by insolvency. The turning point came when Masayuki Imanishi, the 14th-generation head, took over the operation at just 28 years old. To save the core business, Imanishi liquidated the company's diversified branches to consolidate all resources back into premium sake. This strategy triggered a V-shaped financial recovery starting in 2012. Sacrificing those peripheral businesses was the only way to protect and revive the heritage of Miwa. With the business stabilized, the brewery adopted a philosophy of pure and righteous sake brewing, an approach that rejects mass-market efficiencies. They drastically limited production sizes, restricting individual batches to under 1 metric ton, so that the brewers can monitor every minute variable. Using the pure Mount Miwa subsoil water, the brewers meticulously wash all rice by hand in small 10-kilogram batches. They use scales to manage the water absorption rate down to a precision of 1%. Because characteristics vary by plot, batches from different fields are never mixed. Each is processed individually to eliminate any inconsistency. This data-driven micromanagement is the method they use to capture and express the liquid terroir of the region. Alongside this precision, the brewery looked to the past to revive Bodaimoto Zukuri, a complex, ancient starter method native to Nara. The risk of the Bodaimoto method is its reliance on soyashisui, a naturally sour lactic acid water that can impart an unpredictable, funky odor to the sake. By applying modern cultivation techniques, Imanishi Shuzo developed a way to create a stable, completely odorless lactic water. This allows them to craft a sake with a crisp sweetness that still carries the deep complexity of the ancient Nara methods. In 2025, the brewery established the Miwa Denshogura, a facility built with traditional architectural methods to serve as the physical culmination of their work. Inside, they brew in 750-liter wooden vats made from locally sourced Yoshino cedar. These traditional vessels sit alongside state-of-the-art steaming vessels and specialized refrigeration systems. The true preservation of history is not static. It requires marrying ancient organic materials with modern technological precision. The brewery's survival also meant addressing the regional crisis of abandoned farmlands. Masayuki Imanishi worked at the grassroots level to rebuild the local agricultural foundation, expanding their network of contract farmers from 0 to 12. This effort is supported by a circular agriculture model. It begins with the extraction of leftover sake lees from the brewing process. These lees are recycled as organic fertilizer and returned to the same contract fields to grow the next year's rice. This system creates traceability from the individual plot of soil to the finished bottle of sake. To complete the revival, the brewery opened a retail shop along the shrine's main approach, promoting brewery tourism and educating visitors directly. In just over a decade, a 28-year-old heir transformed a bankrupt relic into a celebrated global destination for sake lovers. Through relentless precision and the revival of ancient methods, every glass of Mimurosugi offers the truest form of communion, the act of drinking Miwa.